devised a simple speed learning strategy which will greatly increase your speed of learning if you apply it and practice it and keep on testing yourself. So what are those 3 steps? The first step is set a SMART learning goal. We'll have a look at what this means in a few moments. The second step is to warm up your brain. The third step is to go from the general to the specific. So let's look at each of them in a bit more detail. Firstly, set a SMART goal. What does this mean? You need to decide what you're aiming for, and that needs to be very specific. So what's your specific learning target? It also needs to be measurable. So how will you know you've learned what you need to know? It comes back to that question we had in lesson 2, which was, how will I know I know? How will I know I know? So how will you know in this situation? Thirdly, it needs to be achievable. Achievable within whatever time you have right now. So if you've got half an hour, what can you achieve? If you've got 2 hours, what can you achieve? If you've got a week, what can you achieve? So it needs to be achievable within the given time frame. Of course, or means relevant. So it needs to be relevant. And fifthly, time frame. So what are you going to achieve within a specific time frame? Now I really encourage you to speed up what you can learn within a given time frame. So don't just go with a real comfortable time. Oh, I'll manage to get this done in 40 minutes. Stretch yourself. Aim to do twice as much as you think you can within 40 minutes. And see what happens. Okay, so that's step 1. Set a SMART goal. What about step 2? Step 2, we want to warm up our brain. And how do we do that? As before, you move your body, you move your mind. First of all, move your body. Swing your arms, shake your legs, twist from side to side, take loads of deep breaths. Just basically move your body, because that gets the blood circulating, it gets the oxygen flowing in your body, and a massive amount of your oxygen is used by your brain. So get your body moving. Don't just sit down try to learn everything. Move your body. Get up and move around. Secondly, warm your mind up. How do you do this? Well, specifically, you could ask a couple of questions like, what do I already know on this subject? Or guess, estimate, speculate. What do I think will be in this book, on this chapter, or whatever it is you're about to study? Now, why does this help? Because it gets your mind thinking about what you're about to learn. And also, write the answers down. And then when you do go and have a look at the chapter or the book, look back at your answers and see how close you were. If you made a mistake, great, because you've got an opportunity to learn. Always learn from your mistakes. So that's how we warm up our brain. Move your body, question your mind. And now on to step 3. Go from the general to the specific. A lot of the time people go straight into detail on things. So they're going through a book and they start on page 1, they keep going to the end. That has proven to be about 10 to 15% effective. So we want to do a lot better than that. So rather than starting on page 1 and reading to the end, get an overall picture of the book, what's in the book. Have a look at the cover, have a look at the back of the book, skim through the contents, have a look at the index, flick through some pictures, read the titles of chapters, read the first paragraph of chapters. So get an overview of what you're about to learn. That's the step 1. Get an overview first. We can ask a question. Have you ever made a jigsaw? Do you think it's easier to make a jigsaw if you've seen the picture first? Absolutely. Of course it's easier to make a jigsaw if you've seen the picture first. It's also easier to learn if we have a picture of what we're about to learn first. So that's the idea of getting an overview of what you're about to learn. Then have a stretch break. Again, move your body, stretch up, a few deep breaths, get some fresh air, and when you come back, test your recall. Always be testing yourself. Am I learning here? How can I learn better? And keep on aiming to improve all the time. Once you've done that, then start going deeper to learn more. So remembering to keep in mind the goal that you have, the SMART goal. So once you've achieved that goal, then you're finished. And as before, keep testing yourself. Now let's remind ourselves of those 3 steps again. Just to say, if you'd like more in-depth on this strategy, then you can contact us at learnhowtostudy.com. Remember, we do evening workshops, we do weekend workshops, and also there are some online courses coming up, which if you contact us and and register your interest, you'll be one of the first people to know about those courses. Alright, so what are the 3 steps in the speed learning strategy again? Remember, step 1 is set a SMART learning goal: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and within a specific time frame. Step 2, warm up your brain, move your body, question your mind. Step 3, go from the general to the specific and keep testing yourself. So that's a simple strategy which can greatly enhance your speed of learning. Simple 3 steps for you to remember.